When planning for my cross-country, for example my most recent one, here are some items that I look at and tick off my checklist. Number 1, mission. Where do I want to go? Are the airfields that I'm going for licensed? This is because in case of an incident or an accident at the particular airfield, the insurance only covers airfields that are indeed licensed by the CAA, so it's important to know where you're going. Are there hangar facilities? Is there fuel? Is there accommodation if you're going for an overnight? Where you're going is important to do some of the background research. Secondly, I look at the weather for that particular day. Is it snowing? Is it raining? Are there blue skies, etc.? In this case, I find accurate results 1 week in advance. And what do I use? I use Wind Guru. Windy as well can work for the local airfield and the alternate. In addition to this, Aviation Weather SA. This is important as it helps you to look at the SIGMET maps, meta readings, and of particular interest are the hourly SIGMET maps, which gives you a breakdown of how the weather is going to look like on that particular day. For example, here is the Cape Town SIGMET map, hourly 9 Zulu time, 1300 Zulu time, and 1500 Zulu time. I have the local iWeather reading here at Mossel Bay, which gives you the wind directions and it's more precise for the local airfield. Yes, we do have a station and where the exact readings are taken. This is also important because it gives you the QNH, and this gives you an idea of how the air pressure will be on that particular day. For helicopters, how much power you pull on takeoff. For fixed wing, how much runway you use depending on the weight of the aircraft and etc. Then finally, we have the George Meta, which we do print, and it does give you reading of the surrounding area. Thirdly, flight plan. This is how it looks like. You basically explain to the ATNS and the search and rescue that this is my route. In case of an emergency or precautionary landing or I disappear off the radar, this is the probable location that I will be in. We fill it in, and once we do that, we call to file it. Once you file it for the following day or that morning for a particular flight, you have 1 hour to take off before it is cancelled. Once you file it in, you always carry it, because in case you're stopped at another airfield, the CAA will ask you to produce your flight plan. On this flight plan, we indicate how long the flight is going to be, the waypoints, and if I don't cancel search and rescue at X time, activate the search and rescue. The fourth item, the navigation log. This form helps you to break down your navigation into the following items. You indicate your waypoints, anticipation of wind on that particular day, your headings as they continue to change, what is going to be your magnetic heading, distance between waypoints and the times, that estimated times. Finally, the estimated fuel that you're going to use on that particular day. You also indicate on the actual navigation how you're going to be splitting the time between the left and right fuel tanks, and then you can also indicate your radio frequencies. Now this navigation log, once you generate it, it gives you the time that you're going to use, and then with the time it helps you know how much fuel you're going to use, and it helps you to live happily ever after, as you gives you the rough skeleton of how the navigation will look like on the exact day. The fifth item, we have the map. In this map, you mark it and you indicate how it's going to look like for both Mossel Bay and Cape Town. It's 2022. Most of us have the glass cockpits. We have the apps on the phones. We have iDemon, we have Garmin, we have ForeFlight. However, for your private pilot license and also for your CPL, the map is your friend. And also for navigation purposes, and also you'll be asked something required by law is physical maps in your aircraft, because technology fails, but a physical map will never. Lastly, we look at the essentials. A good pilot is always safe and prepared. In case of an emergency landing or a precaution landing, at least be prepared with a warm jacket, some water, fruit, have your phone charged and the charging device, and have a knife in case you are forced to land somewhere and you need to cut off the seatbelt. These are some of the items which are, needless to say, are important for you when you're planning a navigation and you're planning your next adventure. Ladies and gentlemen, aviators, that's all we had for today. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown. If you like this video and would like to encourage me to produce more of this, please like, would be awesome. A sub will be more than enough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.